an Oldsmobile hooked up and started building some very special 442s. Actually, they're not even 442s, they're HURST Olds. And you know, really those cars kind of took on the image of George Hurst. George Hurst was a character. Part of his image or persona, I guess you could say, is having Linda Vaughn around him all the time, and she's certainly an icon of the muscle car era.
Olds really hit it hard with the visual stuff. They had the great twin snorkel hoods, they had the super stripe kit.
Now GM had of course, the 400 cubic inch limit and intermediate. George Hurst had a good idea. He said, that's GM's rule, that's not my rule. I'm going to put the big car 455 in the intermediate A body, and that ought to give it plenty of performance.
I think the first run was the best of the bunch. The second and third run, it just seemed to fall flat on its face, and I probably should have given it a little more RPM, like did a little longer brake stand. I didn't. The tires hooked up really well, and it just went bah. So first run's the best one of the bunch. Pleasantly surprised with this car. First two times I lit the tires up a little bit too much. The last time it hooked up just nice. Easy car to power shift. And all those guys that say Boss 9s don't work, first run, again, it bogged a little bit. The second run, I gave it way too much throttle. I spun the tires. The third run was pretty good. It's all about getting used to the tires. I'm certain if I had 2 or 3 more runs, we could run a little quicker, but the rules are 3 runs. That's what we gave it, and that's the time.
Well, there you have it. 4 cars down into the 13s, making a fairly respectable run. Unfortunately, the Challenger, not so much.
Ready for burnout?
We'll do a whole lot of them when we come back. So now we find ourselves in a tie between the LS6 and the Boss 9. Now, the test that Peter absolutely insisted on is the one that there's no real quantitative way to measure. But every single muscle car enthusiast knows what we're talking about when we talk about a earth-shattering, earth-moving,